Greetings. Okay, I know some of you are looking at the title, you're like, wait a minute, why is she on the main server? Most of you know the main server celebrated their 15th anniversary this past weekend. So what I was doing was going back to the Patreon server to put my bit together, and I ran into a snag. So let me hop onto the server and I'll explain more about what little hiccup I had. So let's go. Okay, right now I am over at the main one of my farms, and it broke. This is one of the things. It is my fault. I made too many farms, and each time the server updates, I do not stay on top of which farms broke, which ones are okay. And this specific farm, I really needed it up and running this weekend so I can put my little bit together, and yeah, you'll see exactly what went wrong here, and I can also see as well. I need to tear this whole thing down, build a brand new one using the 121 mechanics. So that's one of the things that I am going to do eventually, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you what I put together. Is the volume up, or did I just knock it down? Oh my goodness. Okay. So this farm, as you can see, the AFK spot used to be on the other side. Because when I built this, that's how it worked. But now it doesn't work that way. You actually have to put the AFK spot right next to the farm. And this thing breaks. Let me see if I can show you. I know exactly why my hopper minecart system failed. It's actually working right now, but if you let this run long enough, that minecart will stop moving. Which means, and you can see why. The redstone is in 1, 2, 3, 4 different chunks. That's why at that center place it breaks after you let this run long enough. So I'm definitely gonna have to tear this down and build one that will not break. So I'm gonna have to look into tutorials, see which ones will work. See, it does some, but yeah, once this hopper minecart stops, the whole thing just breaks. I'm gonna have to fix that. So why do I need so much gas tiers? This. And I need to make some more ghast. Dried ghast. So let me lower down my render distance so my computer won't struggle so much. So I need to fix this. Not in this episode. Maybe not for a bit, because I still need to work on the other server. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me follow these breadcrumbs back to the portal. So yeah, if I knew ahead of time that the gas farm broke, I would have fixed that long before the anniversary. But yeah, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to my base so I can show you what I built there. Okay. I still have these candy canes from the Halloween, or not Halloween, Christmas event that I had planned for the server. Christmas candy canes are still here. Let me do this. This farm does work. Yeah. Once the hopper minecart is empty, then it starts going back. So this one is in one chunk, so this one's okay. So just need to do that with the ghast farm. Then that should work just fine. I might consider using magma blocks for the ghast farm rather than wither skeletons. Or maybe powder snow is another option, because I've seen some tutorials that use powder snow rather than magma blocks, but we'll see. So let's go back to my base. Yeah, it's a gas gold farm. This way is for back to my base. And yes, I realize I can barter with piglins to get the dried gas, but I thought this would be easier. I was wrong. Okay, so let's go back to the area that inspired me to join this specific server back in season 8. I started working on this season 8, and then I lost my momentum when I died a bunch of times. So this season 10, my goal is to finish this up. So let me up my render distance so you can see exactly what this whole place looks like. This took several months, because first I kept running into snags. I need to find a way to make their faces. And thank you, Steve, for helping me with that. And then with each person, I had to figure out what would just one build, not little, but one build that would show what kind person he is. For him, it's obviously a cozy cabinet. Let me lower my render distance because my computer is really struggling right now. We got this kitty here. And obviously, he just finished his Farlands series, so I mean it's still ongoing, but you know he made it to the Farlands, and this is his little bed that he makes each stop. Sometimes he actually digs into the hill to create a hiding hole. This is iconic, and I named this guy Wolfie. So yeah. And then, yeah, the very first UHC, he died of starvation waiting for wheat to grow, so I put that on there. This one is more, not this specific server, but the other server that he's a part of. He was, a previous season, he was the goat father, so I put the goat there. And of course, we know this UHC, iconic, fed a enchanted golden apple to a horse. And yeah, it took me a while to find the right specific horse. I think the YouTube video shows this is a different color, so it took me a little while. I just need to find the right pattern. So I got this one. And obviously, we've got orange wool here. He's well known for, he's no longer, I think he's like an honorary member of the server. He can hop onto the server whenever he wants. But he's more on the other part of a different server now, but he's more known for redstone. I think this one doesn't work in 1.21, but it looks like this one still works. Let me see if I can do the volume here. So this hopper clock still works. Although he claims, no, this is not my hopper clock. I think one of his fans, or someone left a comment and said, no, you know, somebody else came up with this before you did. So he doesn't refer to this as his hopper clock, but you know, he's the one, the people who actually made a video showing how this works. So I give him credit for all the redstone that he has done, and obviously he's known for the TARDIS. This one is more, I think he's more on the other server, but this one he definitely made like an oxide daisy. With oxide daisy, there is one up in that chest there, and this is more recently. He and the missus had a baby, so I wanted to make oops. Let me lower the So this is congratulations. We have a teddy bear here, and we have a rattle toy here. Put this back in here. Yeah, my computer's really struggling. On the other server, he's known as a Llama Dad. I think that was like a previous season on the other server. Then we know Vex is known for the Victory Monument, and it also made this little glass thing. Each you know checkpoint, you could find a chest with some goodies in there, and yeah, I can go through all of these at a later time, but yeah, let me, for the sake of simplicity, the main focus was the 15th anniversary, so I made the Extra Life logo here using copper. And then this is one of the updates that we have. If you step on this, it will throw you up in the air. It's got wind charges in there. We got the logo here. This one's a simplified one, not this more detailed one that's on the Rebirth server, but this one's more simple. And then this is 1/5, so 15th anniversary. So we got a cake here. So I put 15th anniversary. And then where did that little guy go? Let's see. Let me see if I can up my view. Oops, not there. And for 15, there's only 15. I know these stack up to 16, but for the sake of this, oh, I also need yeah, I'm still learning how these things work, so it looks like I would need to actually enclose this guy maybe in like like a building. It says happy 15th anniversary on there. And let me lower the video. I need a beefier computer. So happy 15th anniversary, and I'll show you more of this area in a future video. Take care, and I hope you have, and yeah, I will work on that gas farm. It's broken. I know it's broken. I know why it's broken. I'll fix it. Take care.